Hi, I'm Donna and this is my family, and for the past 2 years this has been our mini home on wheels and our driving force behind our sense of adventure. And if you've seen our recent videos, you'll see that we've now completed the whole lap. So after a few months relaxing with our friends in Humpty Doo, we decided to spark that spirit of adventure and chuck the swags in the cruiser and head out to Kakadu to see a few of the things that we've missed over the years, including what we hope to be a beautiful sunrise over Ubirr. Well, you're just going to have to hang around and see how that went.
4:30 in the morning, doing well. What's happening there, Mark?
Just getting the car ready to head out to Corroboree for the night.
How much food have you packed?
Not too much.
Are we just going to go to the pub and eat?
We're going to go to the pub and eat, but we've got breakfast and some bread rolls and cheese and
Yum.
stuff tomorrow. It should be good.
How hot is it?
It's bloody hot today.
I'm so
it's about
hot.
35 degrees, it is hot.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Cam. See you tomorrow. Got me some ice water. Oh my gosh, I need that so bad.
There we go.
So all fueled up and ready to go to Kakadu.
We are too.
Kakadu, Kakadon't. We've made it here to Bark Hut. This is iconic sort of location that every time we've come to Kakadu it's actually been closed. Apparently it's been closed for the last 5 years. So Mark has visited before and he thought it would be a good idea for us to pull in and have a bit of a look. So what we've done is we've booked ourselves into a river cruise at Corroboree Billabong, so to see some wildlife, and that starts at 4:30. It's a sunset cruise. They do that so that you can actually see more of the wildlife because that's when they come out to feed. So just got to drive back half an hour and check that out at 4:30. Until then, we're having a bevo. The rush.
Well, we've got a tour on the Wetlands River Cruise at Corroboree in about half an hour, and we're about 30 k's up the road, so we're going to head back.
Quick toilet stop.
There's a good chance the whistling kite will swoop down and steal it.
We ate it.
You got it, did he?
Yeah. He kind of made a bit of a liar out of it.
Did he?
He heard what you were saying and he went, I don't think so, mate. Not tonight.
He must have speared it perfectly then. Normally they spear right through the fish, and of course they can't open their beak at that point. He's just going to have a bit of a rinse. That's why, because it's not a darter bird, it's a cormorant.
It was interesting.
The cormorant catches the fish in his beak. And NASA has studied the construction of these leaves, and from their studies, we have the likes of dryers of own coast.
Oh wow. Whoa.
But do you feel that water? Now the crocodile's got to keep his body temperature at 32 degrees.
There are huge stretches of these wetland lilies, and when in season the flowering lotus makes the billabongs just so pretty. But don't be fooled, there are deadly saltwater crocs underneath. This is the jabiru, Australia's largest wading bird and our only stork, also found in the Americas from Mexico to Argentina. It grows up to 1.5 metres in height and has a wingspan of a massive 2.3 metres. Now this is not to be confused with a little town in Kakadu called Jabiru. It actually means by the local Aboriginals, spear that went through the head of the bird. Binga people would consider eating a jabiru meat taboo, and it would cause death to a pregnant mother.
Of killing a small crocodile, and he gives that bird a lot of respect.
Oh, look at that.
Now this pair of birds are absolutely adorable. They're actually called jack-a-anders. They're a lotus bird. They're also known as the Jesus bird because sometimes it looks like they're walking on water. They're found in the tropical waters around the world, and they're known for their elongated toes that help them spread out the weight, and they float on these lilies and submerged aquatic vegetation. The guide had told us that these two little fellas were actually on their own because their mother had already been eaten. Apparently he said that the kites, which are the birds in the sky, give them a warning when a crocodile's coming. How cute.
White-bellied sea eagle or the whistling kite, this guy just here, would be quite happy to steal one of those chicks. So like a typical teenager, they're reluctant to leave home.
Back for dinner, eh?
Yeah, so we're back to Bark Hut.
It's a bit up there with the best palmy I've had. Do you rate it, Tex? What do you rate it?
I rate it good.
Looks like you're going to sleep. Hello.
How you doing, kids? 4:30 in the morning, doing well? Yeah?
It's 6:30 and we're about 2 hours into the drive and the sun's starting to come up, so a bit worried we might actually miss the sunrise on Ubirr this morning, but doesn't matter, it's still pretty nice. It'll still be nice out there even if we just miss the sun coming up, won't it?
Yeah, we should get it.
Yeah. Well, what about that, eh? They actually lock the gate so you can't go in at sunrise. They don't open till 8:30 in the morning, so we've just got up at 4:30 a.m. to see a sunrise that we can't go to see. What are we going to do now?
It's alright to move if I've been sleeping.
Yeah.
Go that soak top.
So since we missed the sunset, we thought we'd just come down to Cahill Crossing and check it out. You can see a few crocs. There's so much mist around, it just actually gives it quite a bit of a different look. Look at that. Everything is so much greener than it was last year. We managed to find a little spot between the trees that we could actually watch the sun come up. It's not fabulous, but we're in Kakadu and we can see the sun coming up, so who cares? It's almost just worth it to come out here just to hear all the bird life in the morning. There is so many different breeds of birds that I can hear. It's amazing.
It's crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Just grabbing a coffee. It's actually really good, isn't it? What are we going to do now? It's 8:30 in the morning and we're in Kakadu and we have to be back in Darwin like after lunch because we've got Brett's birthday. So, what are we going to do?
Find something to do on the way home.
Yeah.
We don't need no more.
There'll be crocs in here, don't worry about that.
The bird, we're flying beside the bird. That's a bit cool. It's a bloody ibis.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and